What up, y'all? What's going on? It's Mister6ft8 coming back at you live. Y'all gotta excuse me, honey. Let me tell you, I done had some medical assistance needed. Y'all look, listen. It's just a mess right now, honey. Y'all just come on in, honey. Just come on in the room, cause we gonna have to work through this, honey. Some way, somehow. Let me go ahead and notify my people, honey. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Just hold the line for 1 second. That's all I ask. Hold the line. Hold the main line like Jesus said. All right. Here we go. 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 Come on in, y'all. I'm just trying to get situated here. Come on in, y'all. Y'all bear with me for 1 second here. I'm going through some things. I'm going through some things. I'm going through some things, y'all. Bear with me 1 second now. Just hold the line. Hold on to Jesus. Just hold the line. Yes, come on in. I see y'all coming in. Hey everybody. I'm late getting started, but I'm making it though. We gonna make it. Hey T Bless. Okay, I will. I will. What's up, everybody? Y'all bear with me. I got a lot going on, honey. I've been dying through the rain and knocked out in the name of Jesus. I've been slain in the name of Jesus. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. I got y'all, boo. I got y'all. I see y'all coming in here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, come on in here. Don Allen. Okay, I see you. I see you, Don Allen. Hold on a second. T Bless, can you drop the link for me? T Bless, can you drop the link for me? It's Mr. Grown and Sexy Fridays. Y'all gotta excuse me, honey. I done had two tooth extractions. Not one, bitch, but two tooth extractions. And bitch, I'm about to sit here and pass the hell out. Honey, I had to get my nap. Y'all see my damn face is sagging on one side, but that's all right, honey. We gonna still keep it rolling. We gonna still keep it cute. Yes. Come on in. I'm a little discombobulated, honey, because I got all this Novocaine and stuff in my face, but we gonna roll on through though. Come on in, y'all. Come on in the room. Yes, come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Yes, I see y'all. Come on. Hey, everybody. What up? What up, everybody? I'm trying to send my notifications out because I'm a little late getting started, honey. I bitch was passed out, slain in the spirit, but we gonna roll right on through. We gonna make it do what it do tonight. Honey, this Novocaine got me doped up, but we gonna make it do what it do. I'm just waiting for y'all to come on in, honey. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Look, I'm trying to push through, Keon. I'm trying to push through, honey. I'm just trying to get everybody in. I'm here, bro. Yes, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? I'm here. Hold on. All right, y'all. Hey, Bambi. What's going on, Bambi? Look, let me tell y'all. So while I wait for my good sister to come on in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started here. And if anybody wants to join, you can join the chat because it's gonna be the Mister6ft8 show and friends. Because bitch, let me tell you, I done had a rough day, y'all. When I tell you I have been through the ringer, honey, I have been through the fire and back. Like the song says, through the fire, through the living, through the fire. Oh, that ain't it? Okay, let me leave that alone, honey. Let me leave that alone. See, I have to excuse me once again. I have swollen face. I had 2 tooth extractions. First of all, I got up this morning. Didn't think I would be able to do anything after I got these tooth extractions. Went home, passed out, honey, and then turned back around and hopped on live because I missed y'all. I needed my fans, honey. I needed to be with y'all. Yes, I needed to be with y'all. Hey, D-Star. Hey, Kayla. Yes, I needed to be with y'all. I needed to see my fans, honey. Because, you never know. These days, honey, we got riots everywhere. People see him busting out windows, setting shit on fire, honey. We need to all come by y'all together, honey. It's just too much going on. Yes. Don Allen, are you still down there in the comments? If so, you can join. Come in on the live. But, yes, it's just been a lot going on. It has been a lot going on. And I ain't going to hold y'all long tonight, but we're going to move right on through this stuff. So how's everyone doing tonight? Is it everybody doing great? What y'all got going on down there? I'm reading the comments. What y'all got going on down there? Let's see what y'all got going on. Bambi, you want to come in on the stream, y'all? You're welcome to do, boo. I got all this cotton in my mouth, so we gonna, honey. Thank God I got a wide ass mouth, cause honey, I don't know what else I do otherwise. Yes. Hey, D-Star, what's going on, y'all? So once again, everybody who may have joined on M6ft8. Oh, there go my sis right here. Look at God. There she go. Hey, sis.
Oh, hi. Oh.
What's going on? Is the light on? Is it on?
The light is on and them chesticles is out.
Girl, let me tell you. I have been through hell and back. I'm surprised my ass still even up. Okay?
You barely got me because I gotta be up early in the morning chopping and I'm back at work now. I feel like I can, make some real I've been kind of working. I'm back in the shop now, so I feel like I can impact some lives.
So tell me, how has the shop, like, so you started back at the shop today? Was it this week?
No, Monday. I started
Monday. Okay. So tell me, how has the experience been since you started back in the shop?
I have loved being back at work. However, that mask is about to kill me.
Tell me about it. That mask be taking my life away, honey. I'll be trying to give you face and can't give you nothing but damn medical scrubs or something going on.
And I'm okay with going in there all dry face. It definitely helps with the makeup fund. Okay. But just when you're working in and you're trying to talk and your client, you don't want to be uncustomer centric. So you gotta talk. Right. While you're talking, your breath is hot because it's in the mouth. The mask is hot.
Right. And exactly.
You don't feel like talking. And then I get hot. If my face is hot, everything is hot.
Everything is hot. Yeah. That's the only thing. And then I was trying to think. I was like, could they make something breathable? But then if they do that, it's going to defeat the purpose.
So that's my thing. If I try to wear one of those masks, they have like the ones they have at the doctor's offices, kind of the blue ones. I guess they'll be okay, but I feel like that air can kind of seep in on the side. So like, I don't want to do all that. So I use the one that goes on my face, and I'm right now just because I have a whole day job. So the evenings is when I go into the shop, and I'll just do one client at a time, and I come on home. Now tomorrow it's gonna be a little bit different because I'll be able to get more in because I'm going in early in the morning to kind of get the rest of the people, but I'm still doing it where it's only one person in the shop at a time. So I'm gonna be there all day.
Right. Exactly.
I feel you on that.
I feel you on that. So Girl, let me tell you. First of all, hey Lee, if you down there, Lee Alexandria, you can come on in. The StreamYard link is in there. Boo, come on in on the live because honey, I'm gonna have people coming through all night because honey, I'm down for the count right now, but we gonna move right on through it though. We gonna move right on through it like a champ. So let me tell you about how this even transpired first.
I was about to say that you was having some dental surgery today and you got the show still happening and everything else. And hold that thought because I just realized that I left my water and I'm a little parched.
Okay.
So give me 1 second.
No problem. Lee Alexander, Paige and Lee Alexander. I'm gonna need for you to click on that StreamYard link, boom, down there. Click on that StreamYard link. Look, I can't even talk all this damn cotton in my mouth. Click on that StreamYard link down there, y'all. You gotta excuse me once again. I just had dental surgery. Honey, I'm going through it right now, so y'all mind me, honey. I cannot drink, I cannot do anything, so I'm just jacked up right now. But we gonna move right on through. It's gonna be okay. Lee, go ahead, click on that link down there, boo. Come on in, y'all can be my host tonight, cause honey, trying to talk with all this mouthful of cotton, honey. I know I'm used to having a mouthful of things. We'll get into it, but honey, this right here is a whole different ball game.
Okay, so you can tell us the truth. Who you got in a fight with, and why the hell did they knock your teeth out? What's really going on?
So let me tell you. So first off, I was supposed to have been got this done long ago, right? Mm-hmm. But I kept putting it off because I ain't never had a tooth pulled in my whole entire life, let alone knowing that it was gonna pour two. I didn't know they was gonna pour two today. I thought I was gonna only do one. So, I had scheduled, the appointment had been scheduled or whatever, and I knew I was gonna have it this morning. But what happened is that I had my tooth extraction this morning at the dental place, and then I had to go over to the hospital and get my sickle cell treatment done. So it's like on top of me having a tooth extraction, them treatments, they be wearing my ass out because like the meds and stuff, they make your ass sleepy. So I was sleepy on top of sleepy. Honey, by the time I got home, honey, it was a wrap. So that's why when I woke up, D-Star called me. I probably honestly would have still been asleep. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I still probably would have been knocked out had D-Star not called me because, honey, when I tell you I was knocked out for the reps, I was hallucinating, honey. Up here, about damn Teletubbies and shit. Honey, it was just a lot going on. I was going through it.
Not Teletubbies. So it's funny because of the fact that, so you got the two in the back pool?
Yes, honey, the two in the back, the two in the very Bambi, the two in the very back is pool.
So on this side?
On this side right here, so it's the last wisdom. It's the last wisdom in the very back, and then the one in front of that wisdom. So it's two.
Same here. I had that same thing on this side, December of 2018. Oh, Bambi, you gotta have your chest out. Hey. I feel like I ain't seen Bambi in like a month. What's up, Leanna?
I got no shirt on.
Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody.
I had to get myself together because, child, I had a partner and everything.
You had to take your hair down.
Child, because listen, I got to watch my hair early next week. But what's going on, y'all? What we talking about?
Look, here talking about how my ass dead to the bed with these damn tooth extractions, bitch.
I saw that, baby. What? Because I had one extraction and baby,
I couldn't.
Oh, I had all my wisdom teeth taken out at the same.
Oh no.
No, you just a glutton for pain. You just a glutton for damn it pain. Wait a minute.
You can't hear me.
Can we can hear you? Can you hear us?
I think you might have to go out then because
go out and come back in. Leander, can we talk about how you just came in here like Beyonce with wind and hair?
Girl,
can we talk about that though? Like yes, give it us all.
Y'all can't hear you.
We
but you froze up though. We can't hear you.
Okay.
Hey, Jay.
Hello, crew. How's everybody?
We good. Did you see how you see Leanda's giving us wind and hair? Look,
you better come on.
Come on, look, Leon say, come on.
You better come on.
Hello. I just raised my price.
I mean, I just woke up this way,
Mm.
How have you all been doing? Because it's been a crazy week. Like,
Baby, Sunday gonna be something serious.
It has been. I mean, we done had all the actions, and then Mister6ft8 done went out today and done got jumped on by the dentist.
He look like he's still high.
this is a
I don't even know why. Listen,
Ooh.
so much going on. So it has been a crazy
Why are
week.
you not in pain right now? You just working through it.
So let me tell you. So here's the thing. So I already am on medication aside from dental stuff with my sickle cell, anyways. So then factor in that, and then I had went to a sickle cell treatment today. So with the sickle cell treatment, they give you IV fluids. They give you IV fluids, pain medicine, and stuff like that. To like as a preventative maintenance and stuff because like I said, I stay in pain a lot already. So on top of that, I think it's because of the fact that I'm just pretty much like numb because of just all kind of stuff in my system between the Novocaine and meds. Honey, I'm probably just, honey, I'm just giving you good old, Kardashian realness, just sitting here, honey, all damn face swollen and shit, like I done had cosmetic surgery. But it's all good though, we gonna roll right on through it though. We gonna get on through it, you know what I mean? Get on through it.
Yes. Yes.
And then I'm happy y'all, my ring light came in today. Ain't it?
We saw that. We saw you. I saw you have the cool light and you went to warm a little bit to kind of brighten yourself up.
Yes. Unfortunately, it was on the day that, I'm up here all jacked up and everything, but it's all cute though. It's good. I actually am surprised. Look, let me tell you, I really thought when I laid down, I was in pain, like pain. So I'm like, when I woke up, I was shocked after D-Star called me because I was knocked out, and D-Star had called me, and then my phone kept going off because when somebody called you, it started like beeping or whatever. So I woke up and I was like, bitch, I don't feel no pain. I'm like, what's going on? Like, bitch, if I'm still alive, did I go over to the other side in my sleep or something? Like, girl, what's going on, honey?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, damn, let me just get up and do
Hello
the show.
from the other side.
When I tell you had D-Star was like, I'm like, okay, so D-Star managing Mister because he was like, where's he at? Get on,
Right.
Yeah, what's going on? I'd be glad when D-Star go back to work because all he do is watch YouTube all damn day and night.
Oh my God.
I'm jealous. Look, I'm jealous because he gets to watch all the shit that I want to watch. I be so mad.
Love you too, Bambi. Bambi said he's not about to play with us tonight. He said he just wanted to sit here and come here and speak to us.
He said that Wi-Fi acting a real fool.
Look,
Who is Bambi? He looks familiar. Are you
See Bambi be on Patreon with us at night.
He just hopped
okay.
live. Yeah, he just hopped in on live about maybe 5 seconds before you got here, but his Wi-Fi was acting up. He's a real chocolate man.
Actually, no, it wasn't even T.S. Max. It was Chi-Chi's.
Oh,
Chi Gang. Yes,
I thought Bambi.
Bambi was on there with that good old seductive, sexy voice. And I remember when I first met Bambi because Bambi at Mister had some old googly.
Googly.
D-Star is all famous Bambi. He got a whole harem of down.
Look, y'all, I just had to come here to see y'all tonight because I was like, let me get on here. After I saw after 9:30, I said, let me call Savon.
Can I ask a question?
Sure. What's up?
Baby, are you still in here? I just need to ask you a question.
Y'all don't forget to like and share the video.
Yeah, I got somebody wanting to join. Hey, Apostle. I don't know if you can hear me.
Uh-oh.
Drilling.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, I got words for you, Mr. Man.
Can you hear us?
He is
Apostle.
Oh, he froze.
I think he is froze.
He call up in a raptor too.
Oh, Tristan, you got a boo? Bambi's your boo?
Well, yeah, what I missed that, cause you know, girl, I'm not seeing these comments. So look, Bambi is a good. I told you, Bambi is a good old chocolate man.
Bambi is good old sexy, honey.
Mm-hmm. I forgot what state he lives in.
Everybody got these boots. I see.
Oh no, I'm not in Dallas. I'm in Florida, but the name Bambi 19 rings a bell with something else. So
what does it ring a bell with? What you missing?
Do you know we'll have to discuss this whenever Bambi's on here.
If he gets to get on, we'll definitely try it out.
If I remember to bring it back up.
Don't do it. He said, don't do it. Don't do it.
So he already know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I'm late. I'm always late. Y'all make me feel so damn old, antiquated, and out of touch.
Because I seen Bambi, like, check this. I seen Bambi's profile thingy this morning on Maddie in the morning. And I thought that was the same person that I knew that I thought when I seen that person at the time when I seen him. Mm-hmm. Boom. Them eyes stop be deceiving, baby.
Were you in Dallas?
I wasn't in Dallas, but I know some of the work.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
I put my hands up to Jesus.
D-Star is absolutely right. Mister does have more boobs. He's just a little more quiet about his. That's all.
Oh,
he don't do interviews about them.
Oh my goodness. So look, I want to talk to y'all real quick because I know Savon, she got to work in the morning, honey.
And I do too.
Hold on, let me try to see who coming in. Oh, it's Apostle. Hold on. Oh, this thing say not connected. Hold on.
So Leander, how has the website been this week for you?
This week I'm actually going to do some changes now because with the whole COVID-19, because before the whole COVID-19,
I love it.
I did have some stuff like actual in-person clients, but now since I'm pushing over to virtual stuff, I've been working on that. I'm actually going to redo the boutique and I don't want to talk about it now, but I have some new merch and vendors and designers I've come across. So I'm going to work on that, kind of working that and doing that a different way for my customers.
Okay.
And then actually this week, somehow I've gotten into the another business aspect of helping people develop their own website. So
let God lead you.
God, they were like, I wouldn't get that, but he just like, so now I got like 4 or 5 people contacting me.
Blue. There you go.
Like, I need your help in, fixing this website and directing people how to do it, what to do it. And I'm like, okay, like things are moving fast for me this week. Like,
yep.
Like, you know what? And everything is meant for one reason or the other. So it was meant that we ran into each other at the time that we ran into each other. I told you from the jump that we got you. It's a support system here, baby.
Yes, and I love it. But it's just hopefully I think maybe next week I might be going back to my little 9-to-5 thing.
Okay.
This March. So since Chicago, I think we're moving to phase 3 or whatever. I think that might include my job, so we'll see how that goes. But now they can keep sending these unemployment checks. That's for sure.
Oh, my ass wasn't getting nothing. They weren't giving me a dang on thing. I was like, okay, well, that's okay because that wasn't my only source, so I'm fine. It just still hit the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Hit the pockets rather deeply.
And see, that's what I'm trying to do. This year, I'm all about trying to create these multiple streams. So if one go down, I got 5, 6 other ones.
Yes.
Still on.
I'm glad that I've allowed myself to have more, but shit, I need more because I was still impacted more than I wanted to be.
Okay.
So COVID 19 taught me a whole bunch.
Right.
Leander is getting over there with just came here with all that Beyonce air and what's going on?
Can you hear us?
I did hear him at first.
I think it's his Wi-Fi.
What is going on with the Wi-Fi tonight?
I'm trying to look. I don't know what's going on.
She got the COVID.
The enemy was.
My Wi-Fi was acting up earlier. That's why I was like, "What's going on with it?"
the enemy must be in the air, honey. But I wanted to talk because I know Savon got to get some sleep. We want to make sure she get her
her Savon
start work. So with that being said, I wanted to touch on the stuff that is going, on with the riots and stuff. It's crazy, and I just found out a few minutes ago, y'all, that they up here burning the city of Atlanta down now.
Yes, I told Savon that.
To burn CNN up.
But why are they? Oh, CNN is in Atlanta.
Protesting.
It sure is. I forgot about that.
Let me tell y'all, this is a mess. When I tell you it's a mess, like, okay, and I'm just gonna sit, like, I'm not really big onto politics. However, when it comes to the whole, police and the brutality thing, all that stuff that's going on in America, I watched that video, and I was on Sophia's live this morning. She took a 10-minute pause to honor the man. I believe his name was George Floyd, that passed away, unfortunately. As a result of the police officer, putting his knee on his neck.
You was on there too?
Tony McDade also was, which is a trans man that got also killed by the police.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like a lot going on, and my thing is that with the riots and stuff, I just don't understand. I mean, I get it. People are tired. I do. I get it. People are tired. They're fed up. People are frustrated. But we already went through this before, to where stuff, popped off, and people felt like burning down the city was the option. Like, my thing is, you burning down your own community, so you really ain't doing yourself no service. Like, this stuff is not affecting these people. They got insurance money. They're gonna build this shit right back up, and they're gonna go on with their lives. And that's why, I don't know. It's just crazy.
I think what really set it off was our dumbass president's tweets last night was to shoot the looters, and I think that's just really more so.
Well, he ain't my president. He yours, baby. But
when is somebody gonna take the mic away?
You right, because he ain't my president. I didn't vote for him. But I just feel like that whole tweet, that set off, like, that opened the floodgates for so much rage.
Are we surprised? Are we surprised?
Not at all.
I mean,
so I'm not surprised, but it's like, for real though, you don't say something like that. And all this time, and then you use the term thugs. We know what thugs really mean.
Right.
I don't condone violence at all. Not even a little bit. I mean, I feel like if you come fucking with me, though, I'm gonna condone violence. It's just real life. However, I don't think that that's the solution. However, what I will say, and what I say that I understand, is the fact that people get tired. You try to take the quiet approach. You try to believe in the system. You try to have faith in the system, and the system has let so many people down. I will be very honest about that. People do not automatically comply. You have to give them information to comply. Sometimes you have to give them a reason to fear if they don't comply. Reality. I stay checked in line because of certain fears that I have. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to lose my career. I don't want to lose my life. Those are things that keep me in check, period. If somebody feel like they have absolutely nothing to lose and nobody can check them, they are capable of lots and lots of even worse crimes.
Right.
So until people feel like there are orders in place and policing in place to police people with power or who are in a position, we're going to continue to have these various types of outlash.
Yeah, and then the bad part is that this police officer with the man, up is it Minneapolis? I always get the cities mixed up.
Yeah, it's Minneapolis.
Yeah, the police officer in Minneapolis said that
it's Minneapolis. Yeah,
on the force for 19 years, and it's just like, I mean, like, he done had multiple complaints, and they said that he was responsible for another man being shot and killed, from my understanding as well. And I'm just like, y'all allow this stuff to sit here and go on forever and ever, ignoring these complaints that these people don't file. And now it took this because somebody put it on video camera and saw y'all actually killing this man, that now this stuff is, as far as coming to the light. Y'all should have been fired that man
because before it didn't matter. That was the difference. It didn't matter before. That's why. Because it didn't matter until it came to light. Until everything actually came to light, people were actually able to see, and it became a national problem. Now you want to handle this when you know this man has been a dangerous smoking gun basically this whole time. And you know, this man is dangerous. He has done some dangerous things before. He's been involved in another killing. He's been in another dangerous case. I looked him up. He is a no. He has had an application for the KKK. So you know this man is doing these things, but because it was not in the light, you did not care. But now that it's in the light and it's making the whole police look bad, now you want to bring things up. This man been doing some reckless stuff for many years. It's ridiculous.
Well, and they also said that, I don't know how true this is, but I overheard it through many platforms, that the police officer and George actually bounced at the same facility. George worked on the inside, the police officer worked on the outside, so they've worked together for years, so they knew each other.
Really?
Yeah, they said that they had worked together for like 19 years at the same place. So the police officer was the one that sat outside and George was the bouncer, and they had a beef the last couple years together. They had that the police officer had a beef with him. So now they're saying that it's premeditated murder now.
Well, he's definitely charged. He's been charged. He's been fired. Now we're gonna see what happens.
So they were saying that he's not actually arrested, that he's in protective custody.
Well, I would imagine so. Shoot.
So
I would put myself in protective custody after doing something like that.
I mean, if people are rioting and doing what they're doing right now, you definitely know that him and his family is not safe. I don't condone that at all. I really don't, because, you know, anyone that I know and involved with could do something horrendous, and I don't want to have to fear for my life. So, you know, that does concern me. However, I feel like they probably need to have him in protective custody, because it's not safe for him to be out right now, and that's just real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, and he obviously didn't think about the repercussions, because with all the variety of ways that you can subdue someone, I'm just going to say it is amazing how, for what we saw, what has been presented to us, all the different ways they could have subdued him, they didn't. I see video after video after video of people that are not of color resisting, being disrespectful to police officers, challenging them all day. And when I tell you there is a laundry list, if not a Bible long full of chapters of opportunities they're giving them, and they're not using excessive force off the bat, what can you say about that?
Or when the
just like you got to think about too, Savon. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You got to think about too. Look at Dylan Roth. Dylan Roth killed 9 people in a church. They took this boy, talking about taking him to Burger King. They took him non-violently. They didn't throw him down. They didn't step on his neck. They basically just sashayed him out the front door after he done got through killing 9 folks that was in there having prayer service. And they just sashayed him out the front door. Why? Because he was not a person of color. They just sashayed him right out the front door. No problem.
Do you guys remember the Waffle House murders here in Nashville?
With the man, the person that walked in the Waffle House and shot the people?
Yes.
That is within 10 miles of my home. And as quiet as it kept, me and Jessica was out that night, and on the way home, me and Jessica was actually going to stop there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to go eat, and we decided not to. Wow. We would have been there had that happened.
That was the Lord's doing.
He subdued this gentleman. Did all of this. You see how they handled him. It would not have gone the other way had it been a black person, and I say that and I stand by it. They would have found reason. Right. In that person's life.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Right.
Wasn't it a black man who ended up being the hero? Like, actually,
absolutely. After several people several young people, several older people who worked there, and several people in the parking lot was killed.
Wow,
that's crazy. That
I have
is
to all about that.
and then
And
bring me up
like the Dylan Roth case, he sashayed him outside. Yeah.
They found him in the woods, bucket naked, and they made sure he got there. He got a trial. He got his day in court. You know, all of that stuff. I don't think it's over with, but all of that stuff. I just feel like whatever it is that we're doing, whether you are conducting criminal activities or not, why are we not given that same level of respect?
Exactly. But we know why, but
We get pulled over, we better not ask a whole bunch of damn questions.
right.
Why did you pull me over? I demand to know. Well,
You bet.
you might stand to get a bullet. Now I know officers, and I'll say that again, who are on the force, who are not like that. I have had the opportunity of meeting several officers. When I've been pulled over, I've never had that problem. I never have. So I know all officers aren't like that.
Right.
However, there are some that are.
Right.
And I know if you look deeply into their file, their human resource file that they keep, there are signs that's there that are ignored. And when you are somebody working amongst the community, if you are shaky, if you are scared of a collective grouping of people, I don't think that you need to be an officer, because maybe you're going to automatically be on alarm. I would be.
Crazy.
Right. So true.
and if you like that, you should. So
Especially when it comes to grouping of people of color. Yeah.
One of the things
This is not
If you're uncomfortable around a grouping of people of color.
This is not going to sound black centric at all, but hell, I get nervous sometime around groupings of black people of color.
Yeah.
And that's no
That's
shade
true.
to my own people at all. It's no shade. But hell, I do. I'm like, oh no, let me go the other way.
Yeah.
But I'm not out here trying to shoot them. I'm like, let me not go over there, honey, because they look like they ain't up to no damn good. But I also do that if it's a Caucasian group, if it's a Mexican group, whatever it is. If I feel like they look like they ain't up to no good, and I could be totally wrong, I'm just gonna sashay my little ass the other way. Clara come walking too close to the door. I'm locking my door too, because she'll take some out of my purse just like Leroy.
Right.
All of them will.
Little Ray and little Nuke.
And so will Karen. So lock the door too, Karen, because you have.
I was at an ATM and a Karen got behind me, and I was very uncomfortable. Blonde hair, blue eyed, but she was a little too close while trying to do my personnel business.
It's like
you standing behind me. And I'm trying to do my personnel business. Karen, I don't know whether you got something in your pocketbook that you're gonna knock me over my head with and take the few little dollars I got.
Right.
I'm scared. So, like you said, Savon, it don't matter. I'm
Karen.
wary of Karen.
Shit.
Karen makes me nervous.
Let's be real clear. My salon been closed for 2 months. I don't need you trying to take my little $5, Karen. Move.
Okay.
Look, tell Karen.
You hear me?
But I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not trying to make light of the situation.
Look, I'm on a fixed income. I'm need my little $20.
Okay.
Right.
And then I'm just saying, we've got to be more mindful. Right. And I feel like you cannot argue. You cannot argue the fact that there's a difference, because if you ask any person that's of non-color if they would like to be in our shoes, and you will not have anybody volunteer. That's how you know there's a problem, whether you want to admit to it or not.
It's crazy.
Right.
And then what happened? What happened with the? Because I like I said, I've been trying to get ready for this dental extraction that I've been going through today. But I did see the trans man, because I pulled up the article now to look at it. So what happened with the trans man? Because I see he was fatally shot as well. Not as well, but he was fatally shot. It looks like Tony McDade, 38, and he was from Tallahassee, Florida, I think. What happened with that? Like, can you bring us up to speed? What happened with that? Because I mean, I saw the article, but like I said, I haven't really dig deep into the story. So I mean,
they're saying that he had a lengthy criminal record, that he was a suspect in a stabbing in Tallahassee, Florida. I don't know all the details around, his criminal. I just here's the thing. I feel like when you begin with stabbing suspect killed in Tallahassee police shooting had lengthy criminal record, I feel like that's already you trying to justify. So
yep, that's a cover.
Was this particular person armed? Can you tell us
Right.
what happened? Because there's plenty of people with records that's been stopped that aren't of color, and you didn't just just execute them. You didn't. I won't pretend to say what happened because I wasn't there. Okay. But what I will say, every time you turn around and you see something like this, it's always this caption. This caption. Hell, we saw the video, not even a week or so ago on Maddie in the Morning's show, where the young man definitely was provoking the police, definitely was running from them, had them on a long, high speed chase, got out the car and started running now away from them, didn't have any weapons on him at all, and got shot several times in the back and killed. Now here's my thing. As a concealed weapon licensed permitted carrier, if you broke into my home and I shot you in the back as you was running away from my home, I would be charged with murder because you were not posing a threat to me. You were running away from me. I could not say that I was in imminent danger.
Right.
When would this apply
when I took
to
that concealed course, he was dead.
Away from them as well, and unarmed?
Right.
Make it make sense.
Right.
Well,
he may have provoked them, but he was still unarmed.
But my point is, as a citizen, not an officer, you could have provoked me and done all those things, and I know I'm not the all, but if you broke into my home, stole everything that I had, beat the shit out of me, okay, and then you were running away from me, I could not legally do anything to you without being charged with attempted murder, if not murder, because you were running away from me. Now, if you were coming towards me, that would be different.
Right.
My point is, why is the rules changing? That's why I have to carry a certain additional type of insurance as a licensed carrier to protect me in instances like that. A lot of people don't know that when you have a permit to carry, you also need to get insurance as well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Right.
I see. Well, I'm glad to know that.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely good information to know. And then also, I was reading here that it said that though police and back to the trans man, Mr.
His name was Tony McDade.
Tony McDade, yeah. They said that though police and several local news reports referred to McDade as a female, McDade used he/him pronouns on Facebook, and local advocacy groups said he identified as a transgender man. So it looks like that also another issue is that, people was referring to him as a female, a woman still, even though he identified as a transgender man as well.
Oh, that pissed me off.
Oh yeah, they have the actual the government name out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. It's just sad. Like it's just like so.
Because it's always it's always a thing to try to discredit them. Because look at when what happened with Trayvon Martin. Tried to make it look like Trayvon was not that good of a boy. And that happened with Ahmaud Arbery. They tried to say, okay, he was in other people's houses that he had no business being in. He was a little mentally crazy. They tried so it just makes it look like, oh, well, you know what, he was just a bad guy. So, maybe he was doing some stuff he didn't have any business doing. Why was he jogging? Why was he jogging through that neighborhood? What was he doing in that neighborhood? And I'm like, that still sounds kind of racist.
Indeed.
What is he doing in that neighborhood? He's a free country. He's allowed to be in any neighborhood he want to be in at any time.
Like you can be in,
it's just like when I was I come from.
Yeah. Just like they can
just
be.
Like I grew up in West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Right. I'm in West Palm Beach, but there, once you cross the bridge, you go from West Palm Beach to Palm Beach. And Palm Beach is where and I hate to say it, the Caucasian. And this is 2000, what was it, 2007. I was going to a friend's party and I was over in Palm Beach at 10 o'clock at night. This is a respectable hour. This wasn't no late hour. 10 o'clock at night, I got pulled over, and the policeman asked me, do you know somebody in this neighborhood? Why are you in this neighborhood this time of night? And I'm just like, wait a minute. I told him, and I didn't care how he felt. I said, sir, this is not the 1950s. I'm going to a friend's birthday party, and it is still 10 o'clock at night. It is not a late hour at night. It's just 10 o'clock at night. But because I crossed that bridge from West Palm Beach to Palm Beach, because you go over a bridge because there's water between Palm Beach and West Palm Beach. And because I crossed that bridge at 10 o'clock at night, the officer stopped me and said, do you know somebody that lives over here? What are you doing in this area at time of night?
Well, listen, a lot of people like folk to come creep in their houses at that time of night. I'm serving some ding-a-ling over here to Miss Millie. What the hell? Right. Why is she worried about what I'm doing? Was I speeding? Was I speeding? Did I run a red light? Did I commit some type of traffic violation? I'm over here finna eat Sarah's coochie out. That's what I'm about to do. Like, why is you worried? What was I doing for you to stop me?
No, because but that thing is you're over on beach after a certain amount of time at night. Like even when black people used to be made to the Caucasian people over in Palm, had to have a actual thing called a beach card, meaning that you are a maid or a servant and you're allowed to come from over there and be over there at a certain time of night because you're a servant to a Caucasian. Then that you over and they still do that to 2020 to today. If you over Palm Beach at a certain time of night, you getting pulled over. If you're a colored person, you're getting pulled over if you go over in Palm Beach a certain time of night because they feel like you don't belong in Palm Beach after a certain time of night. You don't belong over there because that's. And then what's so crazy is the Caucasian people actually took Palm Beach from the black people. They said, okay, we're having this party because Palm Beach was nicer and it was on the water. They said, we're having this party over in West Palm Beach. And they invited all the black people. And once all the black people went over to West Palm Beach for the party, they burned down all their houses. And they took over Palm Beach because the black people lived out in Palm Beach because they were able to segregate themselves out there because the white folks didn't want them in West Palm Beach. And because they saw that that Palm Beach was better than West Palm Beach, they invited them to West Palm Beach, so-called through a party, and burned all their houses down while they went in West Palm Beach and took over, and the Caucasian people took over Palm Beach. Yeah. Mr. Flagler, Henry Flagler did that. The person that everybody praises about, being a pioneer. Henry Flagler did.
That is crazy. That is really crazy. And then I was reading, my thing is that something feels different with this situation. And I think what it is that because now this is like the second time, such a close proximity of this year that we've seen a black man, literally be murdered like on camera. I think that's the reason why people are just like, completely like just going haywire because of the fact I was just reading on this article here that the White House has now been put on lockdown and there's been a curfew put on for Minneapolis, and because people have started to attack the White House and attack the Secret Service agents because of just all of the madness that's going on. And I honestly, I think people are just fed up. Like, I feel like at this point, people are just completely like they've had enough. Like, it's ridiculous. Like that we have to sit here and watch somebody get murdered on camera that don't even deserve to be killed. Like somebody, regardless of what he did, people be so quick to say, well, if he wasn't here, if he wasn't here doing this, if he wasn't here doing that, if he didn't do this, then maybe he would still be alive. It still does not justify a man being taken down, a black man being taken down, especially in the matter of which, these two men, Ahmaud Arbery and, George Floyd, was taken down. You know, and it's just crazy that, and as well as the trans man, you know, Mr. McDay, it's like it's just crazy that all of this stuff is going on because like people just feel like, I feel like people are just completely like fed up, like they've had enough. And then you had the woman I was reading here that was in, I believe, New York. Her name was Amy Cooper, that went in.
You talking about? Oh yeah, you talking about Central Park Karen?
Yeah, Central Park Karen.
What's up, Jasmine?
What's up, Jasmine?
I was just gonna say, I hope and pray everybody's taking a look. It's just not Black people that are doing the looting and stuff. That there are all colors and nationalities that's out there. We may be jacking the stuff up, but breaking into the Target and stuff has been nothing but the everybody else.
Girl, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody Black finna run down the street with no damn lamp. That was Karen. We've been taking goddamn TV.
True.
just like her behind sitting on that darn, like the disabled lady sitting on in the wheelchair and stabbing people, but they didn't put all that out there that she was stabbing people, trying to keep people from going into Target. Like ridiculous.
What happened? What? Wait, what?
Okay, so a lady in a wheelchair.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
She was trying to keep people from going inside of Target. So she was there and she had a knife and she was literally stabbing people to keep them from going in there. So that's why they maced her and took the fire extinguisher and sprayed her down with it and stuff. Because she was stabbing people.
From looting the Target?
Yes, and she's disabled. She was inside of a wheelchair, and she took and tried to use herself.
She was already setting her ass down. She should have rolled her ass out the goddamn way. Girl, ain't nothing you can do.
She wanted to make sure that they didn't do it, and they got her.
She wanted to make sure who didn't do it. What was you gonna do, girl?
She was trying to make sure that nobody got into her Target, so she tried to block off the baskets and everything. And then while they was doing that, whenever the people was trying to get around her, she started stabbing them with a knife.
She was blocking the Black folks and stabbing the Black folks, but she was letting the white folks go too.
So she didn't get Shelly with those damn lamps? No.
She was alive to see it, but she was busted up real bad. That's all I can say.
See, that's why I hate to hear that. I really do. You don't play a hero. You brought a knife to a damn gunfight, and then I ain't trying to be funny. Your ass couldn't even run away. So how about you move out the way, girl? Because see, you gonna make.
But if they'd have flipped her over and they'd have ran over,
make feel bad for messing with someone who's handicapped, who put them in a situation that they should not have been put in. Move out the way, girl. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do. Get to safe.
If they would have took and flipped her out of the chair, then and folks would have trampled on her, then there would have been a whole different situation.
That's just hard for me to hear, because even as wrong as I feel she was for stabbing people, that just will hurt my heart way too much. I'm such a wuss when it comes down to stuff like that. I really am.
But she could have stayed at home and she didn't have to be there, because Target has insurance. They would have paid. They'd have got all that stuff back.
Did she work there? Maybe she worked there.
Yes, she worked there.
So she was just going to work to make her coin, girl. They're not giving us unemployment, but nothing but $2, girl.
Let me tell you something. I work for a retail.
What happened? Hey, beautiful. So for me, I'm not putting myself in harm for nothing. If you try to come and loot my salon, guess what I'm not going to do?
You know what?
I'm going to move the hell up out the way, because I'm not trying to get myself killed. Look, girl. It's insured.
Not security. I just work here.
Even if I work there as security, it's too many of y'all motherfuckers. No, fire me.
It is what it is. I better still get my check though.
I better get my hat.
But just like with the case with case with George Floyd was, how many people have passed bad checks and forged checks before? OMG, that didn't warrant him getting killed for forging a bad check. My God, like, come on, that's so extreme for forging a check. He forged a check. He forged a check, and he lost his life for forging the check.
How many people have done some messed up stuff? The law is in place, is supposed to be able to handle these situations. But when you have, and vigilantes can also be members of.
Speaking of which, what they say right there, pageant
Wait a minute. Forgery that was charged with writing a $42 check and raved about her husband in interviews that under all that uniform he was just a softie. Well, them knees weren't soft on that neck.
So with that being said, look, she wrote a bad check. She ain't dead.
But see, he allegedly wrote a bad check. We don't know that for a fact.
Wow.
So that's why I say I don't even believe that.
I don't care if he worked too. I don't care if he took money out of my account. As mad as I will be about that right now in my suffering, my time of suffering, I'm not going to ask you to kill that man.
Right.
I am going to ask you to charge that man. I want to see charges pressed. And if you had beef with him as an officer, you would have made sure you done it the right way to ensure he was charged.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
We're tired though. Like
we just gonna have to pray because I mean it's a lot. Like I said, at this point, it's just a lot.
I feel like it's just at a point like we've been praying for years. We've been even when Obama we had a black man as president. We saw this happen. So it's not like people are tired.
Right.
They are tired.
And it's scary because it's like who's gonna be next? Is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be a loved one?
And see, the thing is, whether the leader of the free nation felt what he said or not, he's got to understand that there's power in his words. So when you say get these thugs and blah blah blah, you're now giving people justification to go out there and do things because what they're going to hear is I have the authority to come. And for people who feel like they're better than you and they already have control over you and feel like you are beneath them, you are creating another situation. And then you're going to have people, you got to understand, people are not going to have that. They're going to stand firm and they're going to meet you with that same energy. And now you've got more chaos there.
Right.
On top of chaos, people are already not backing down. That's why they're tearing up shit. So what do you think is going to happen if you try to come at them with force? It's going to get worse. Now I'm going to be locked in the house for not COVID-19, but because of this shit, I can't go outside now.
So I will say this. I think
it's just like when.
Wait a minute.
I think what a lot of it's coming to is the fact that we do need justice reform. One is about abolishing the police because technically the police come from I forget what they call it, like the slave capturers. That's where the police come from in our history.
So patrol. Mm-hmm.
Patrol. And then there was another famous study done in like the 60s where they took several individuals, made some specifically like police officers, some prisoners, and they noticed the ones who had police officers because they had deemed power, they tended to misuse that power. In today's world, police, the whole service of protect the police, what they claim to do does not work in our society today. So that's why I'm really supporting this whole get rid of AS. We don't really need them anymore. Yes, we do need some type of mechanism to keep the murderers, the rapists, those people. But a lot of the stuff that they're getting called about, a forged check, or most of the cases, it could be somebody. Usually, it's somebody undergoing some mental crisis because mental health is a really big issue in our society. They're not trained or have the resources for that, and they should not be the ones responding to many of the things we're calling 911 for. And it's just nothing but giving these carriers and these toms just ammunition and a weaponry against us black folks, against black bodies.
I just want, I have prayers out for so many right now. I know, like I said, I know officers who are law-abiding, they are not this way, and I just fear for everyone's safety right now. And you know what? D-Star is silly. I don't know who take checks D-Star, but I know I don't take them no damn motherfucker.
Oh, right, damn.
Right.
I bought my checks probably 10 years ago. I think I got 3 boxes still. But who write checks?
Like, just anyway, but Savon, like you said earlier, you are basically, when you say stuff like that about thugs and everything, just like when number 45 he said about when it came to Michigan and getting rid of the the COVID-19 restrictions. He basically said when all those people were sitting up there with guns and all that at the state house, he telling them, well, free Michigan. So you're basically giving them ammunition and saying to them, okay, it's all right for you to stand up there with guns and stuff at the governor and at the governor's mansion. And so, because he's given a lot of, like when that happened a couple years ago with Charlottesville, he said they're good people on every side. He's always ramped up people that are doing crazy stuff. It's like you give them ammunition when you sit up and say, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's good people on both sides. You got people chanting blood and soil, blood and soil. The Jews will not replace us, but you're saying that they're good people. What's good about them?
Amen.
But you shouldn't have been saying, but it's number 45. That's his tactics. That's what he do.
He knows exactly what he's doing too.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's not dumb. He's not dumb. This is horrible.
It is. Now, I'd say, I know you
Everybody say hi to Sasha.
Slavon, I know you got to get up early in the morning.
Cause I'm old, girl. I can't be up late and get up early. I'm old.
And for you all that's joined, I just had 2 tooth extractions, so that's why I'm kind of a little low key tonight and stuff. Because, honey, I got one side of my face is swollen, the other side we just, it is what it is.
Is that why?
I guess sucking dick down to the part. All I can say.
So we just don't say he went to the dentist and got a tooth
extraction. It's a big one. Especially if it's a big one.
Look,
ain't that right, Sasha? Ain't that right?
Look,
she agreeing. Look, she put her hands up. She agree with you.
She's
before I, as far as, because I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Do we have any other interesting topics that anybody wants to see and bring forth to the light tonight? To talk.
Y'all don't forget to like the video.
Yes, like, share, subscribe. And speaking of which, I see that Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond got a versus battle going on tomorrow.
Girl, anybody watching these girls? I'm not trying to see the queens. I'm watching the queens right now. We already here. I ain't trying to see no.
You know what? I cannot.
But who do you think will win in that battle, though, Savon?
Let's be for real.
Who do you think will win in that battle?
Kurt Franklin, hands down.
And let me tell you why. I don't know. Kirk Franklin got the production going on. Fred Hammond, and girl,
Fred
I can both, but Kirk is good.
We know Fred Hammond for one good song. No weapon formed.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That's it.
Lord,
I think Kirk is he got that hip hop vibe to him too. So.
He does, and he probably gonna have everybody on there. He finna have all of them on there, honey.
Because if he plays song, it's over.
He got a song out that came out probably 2 years ago. That it is my world needs you right now. Oh, that song!
Oh my god,
that song is what we need to be playing right now.
Make you lift them hands, huh?
Right now.
Yeah, look.
It's love, sweet love.
No, we don't need that one. No, we don't need that one.
I don't think that was a good collaboration. I think they should have put Kurt Franklin with somebody else.
I agree. It should have been like Fred Hammond and Shirley.
Because he gonna mollywop Fred. You know what? Don't do that. Well, you already see the one between John B. Key and Hezekiah Walker. John B. Key mollywopped him. John B. Key just beat him with no holds barred.
Right.
You know what? I challenge.
Because it's people bored and they ain't got nothing else to do.
What is?
I challenge Savon to a versus.
With who?
You?
With who?
A playlist
with me.
What we gonna do?
We gonna have verses. We gonna have movie verses.
Girl, you gonna win. I've learned so much in these last 2 months of me being forced to stay at home.
Okay, and so in other news, speaking of which here, I want to know what do y'all think about Miss Bobby, honey? What do y'all think about her? Is it a yay or nay?
Bitch, you know what? She giving me Trina, bitch. She giving me Trina. You can tell they family. That bitch is giving me puss. She might as well.
That is her cousin.
I didn't even realize that was Bobby Lights.
Baby, Bobby, first of all, done had them fillers.
Wait a minute, that's Bobby Lights?
Yeah,
Bobby
Lights.
if y'all look at it, the fillers, Bobby has been prepping that face for a minute because that baby has gotten fillers over the years. And to me, already beautiful. So I mean, I was just here for it. I'm like, okay, bitch, I've been waiting.
No, he just did that as a look.
I've been waiting.
Look, I'm over here getting. Okay. I'm like, where Bobby been hiding all this stuff here going on?
Baby, Bobby don't play. Bobby do not play.
Well, you know, Bobby got an OnlyFans. You know, Bobby Lights got an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I know. He can show that plastic booty.
And what he be doing on that?
Showing his plastic booty.
Look. Well, putting dildos and things up that booty.
No,
he's not doing that. Is he for real?
He putting what up there?
Oh my God! No.
Come on, now see,
Yeah, he be putting dildos up that booty.
Oh,
I ain't got no.
Now, you know it's already hard enough for you to break into this hip hop world. Why are you doing that?
I ain't got no comment.
Because he ain't get no play.
But I like his stuff,
Josh,
though. You're not going to really get no play doing that stuff. Now they're going to push you right on over that browsers. And that's it.
That's crazy.
It ain't that deep to get a coin. I'm sorry. There's other ways to get coins. You ain't got to do that. Everybody, you ain't got to do that. There's other ways to do it. I ain't shade nobody who is. But
Safari doing it. So.
Safari ain't
doing it.
So. Showing that old, talking about he done work that. He's showing that old pigeon chest.
I just don't understand what's up with everybody wanting these damn OnlyFans account now. Like,
I have one.
Everyone,
because they make mad money. They make mad money.
That one dude? It was a documentary last week that came out. It was one dude. I can't remember his name.
That's right, T-Bless.
He makes $100,000 a month off of it.
That's
I have one.
What you got on your OnlyFans account, Jasmine?
What's his name? You talking about?
You have to go and find.
I can't remember his name too.
I know his name because I did a video about it. Flashman Wade.
Yes. $100,000 a month.
He catered to the gays, but swear he ain't get them.
But he was he made like 100 and something. He made 100
water, so your trouble
last year and went from that to making 100-some thousand a month during this COVID because folks were sending them stimulus checks over there to OnlyFans, honey. Them unemployment checks, they couldn't do nothing but sit at home and watch OnlyFans. They couldn't go nowhere.
That part.
They gonna come out with some real strong hand muscles.
I don't know what for.
Yeah,
I don't know what for because honestly, to me, he's not that attractive.
Oh well.
If I was a person that was into
a little dicks,
if I was a person that was into penises, yeah, you have a small penis. I don't see what the big thing is with him. And number one, number two, I don't like light skinned guys. So that's
he's fine. His body is fine. He's lickable. He's all those things. He's cute. I'm not gonna act like if I wasn't in a relationship, he came trying to holler me out, pass him up. Like yes, okay, yes, but I'm still gonna treat him like he ain't shit. Bro.
I don't find him attractive.
That's wonderful. That's less competition.
I don't find him attractive at all.
I love it when people don't find people I find attractive because there's less competition for me.
Okay.
There's just some things I can't compete with, Pastor.
Did y'all?
My big sister's crazy. You hear me? She say, as long as I don't have competition, I'm good. See, that's why you my big sister, say, boy. That's why you my big sister. And that's why Jasmine my little big sister.
So I didn't, to go circle back around. I just want y'all to take a look. I don't know if y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Honey, did we
Ain't
just
that
forget
police
about?
officer?
Did we just forget about that we in a doggone pandemic right now? Like,
I already said that the other day.
this
When
is
we talked
downtown
to all
Atlanta.
the people,
This
when we
this
talked
happened. This happened today in downtown Atlanta. This is downtown Atlanta. That
So-
you're seeing right now.
That's all.
on my live, when Jasmine, myself, and Shayla were on there, and we were having a discussion while we were actually all able to watch the Maddie in the Morning show because we didn't get to catch when it was on live. I actually said all the people out there protesting. I wonder how many of them caught COVID because they all caught COVID.
Yes. Like like I'm just saying, like, did we just forget about and realize that we just hopped out of a pandemic? And I mean,
I ain't seen no masks. I ain't seen no gloves. Covanisha is just spreading her wings right now.
I understand. I understand that people are upset. I do. I really honestly do. But I just feel like that. Did we just forget that we in a pandemic right now? Because everywhere I look, it's like thousands of people out. Girl,
and you know what they gonna say? If you
Let's
be
keep
out
it
in the
100.
streets like this, you can go back to work, girl.
Let's keep it 100. Now, if you was out there doing your thing, riding or whoever, however way you want to take it and you want to say it, do you think you're gonna be out there, especially if you fat, with a goddamn mask on, trying to take it, do what you got to do, and you already gonna be short of breath? Let's keep it 100. And then y'all been sitting up and y'all been
Right.
resting for the last 2.5 to 3 months now, and ain't been working. You're out of play a little bit. You ain't been doing your regular activities, walking from the bed to the refrigerator, from the refrigerator to laying back in your bed. Ain't no exercise. Let's just keep it 100.
Girl, that's my problem now. Shoot.
What happened with
True.
mask?
True.
Really?
True.
Look,
They have to get their
all
social
I can
distance.
tell you is
But listen, I understand what Jasmine is saying, because with my fat behind, just when I go to the store and having that mask on, number one, I have bronchitis a little bit and everything. Having that mask on, sometimes I know it's dangerous. I pull that down a little. I can't breathe.
Well, you
Up
need to
under
keep
there.
your ass
Like,
in
I
the house.
seriously cannot breathe. I'll be like,
You need to keep and that's why you need to keep your ass in the house and let somebody else do the shopping. Because I feel you, but don't be out there exposing yourself because you can. Somebody else can do it. Look, they was asking me how was it going this week. I said I'm sitting up in the shop, and then my clients want to talk. I don't want to talk because I already feel like I'm suffocating. I take breaths in this damn mask, girl. Get on the drive. Get on the drive. Text me, girl. Just text me. Don't talk.
text me your comments and WhatsApp me.
We gonna sit here in
so I can get it
silence.
fast.
We gonna text. Hey Shayla, baby, I don't do all that talking. It's hot, and when I move, I'm hot. I got this oven behind me that's hot. Girl, it's hot. Stop talking to me.
crazy.
I'm just telling you.
So I gotta. So also I just wanted to sit here and touch on, because I just came across this article here. So it looks like that Mr. Hill. Do you know who Hill Harper is?
I've heard of him.
I was about to bring that up because Child, he acted his ass.
He's an actor.
So they got his ass together. So he posted a Gabrielle Union posted a happy birthday to Zaya Wade, wishing her a happy birthday. And he went up underneath Gabrielle Union's comment and he said, "Happy birthday, read." Well, he said, "Happy birthday, young man. Read letters to a young brother. Your mom wrote something in it. You'll love it. Have a great day." And honey, they tore his ass up in the comments, honey. Tore his ass completely a new hole in the comments. Now look,
I need him to sit on this and spin because bitch, that was low fucking down. He know better.
I'm just like, nah, come on, bro. Like,
and
really?
then he tried to come up with a bullshit ass apology. I'm like, ain't nobody.
Right. And then he gonna sit here and write, "I would like to apologize for my post. I am responsible for what gets posted, and I made a horrible error." Bitch, you didn't make no damn error. You knew what the hell you was doing.
What you thought was somebody was gonna be like,
isn't it something how
you ain't been following, bitch? You friends with them. You ain't been following.
Right. That part. And then he said, "I misgendered my friend's child. And I'm so sorry to Zaya." So this is your friend's child. So with that being said, you definitely knew.
Ex-motherfucker.
Giveaway. You definitely knew.
Nah.
Let me make sure I know.
You know what irks me?
Let me look him up.
I would be.
Yeah, that's exactly who I thought it was. Hell, as quiet as it kept. Hell, I always thought he was a little,
tambourine player.
Oh my God, I can never.
He got that old saying, that old twinkle in his eye when he smiled, and the teeth like all bright. He got the twinkle that we have in our eyes when we smile. He be all from Twinkle City.
Yeah, he does kind of give me that a lot of times. Sometimes,
but I'm sorry I misgendered you, sis.
But
go ahead, Don.
But you know what really gets me and grinds my gears is when
not grinding your gears.
People who are these, the straight folk who will sit up and say that Wade is he's not a good father and he's not teaching his child right and properly, and saying that he's wrong for allowing Zaya to be who Zaya wants to be and who Zaya feels like she is and knows who she is. And people saying, okay, Dwayne Wade, he is a bad parent and he's not being a good father, but yet you will uphold this little creature feature monster named Lil Boosie, who has sit up here and told y'all that he has paid for his underage children to be basically fellatioed by grown women to keep them away from being homosexual.
Did you say fellatio?
They were fellatio.
Yes, you better come on with fellatioed.
They were fellatioed by grown prostitutes. You're saying, but people would sit up and say, "Oh, that's good, bro. I know that right. Cause my kid ain't gonna turn out to be no porn neither, bro. I understand, bro. I feel you, bro. My kid ain't gonna be no sister." You sit up and say that this is okay, but Dwayne is just allowing his child to be who she wants to be, and yet you're saying that's like child abuse because I ain't finna have you tell me what they is. You my child. You do what I want you to do. And blah 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 blah. But you're Dwayne a bad parent, but you're upholding a man who is suspect to me anyway because he'd have been in prison many times. I've been in prison, so to me, I know the suspect brother. I done been around him to see them.
Daddy said that he was sitting up and watching this dude grab his ankle, talking about bro.
I done said it too, that it wasn't a dude that did it,
right?
They did it to him.
Very suspect. Right, and he's angry about it because it's something in himself that he does not like, and so he's going just like what's his name, Pastor Troy. Pastor Troy, man, you been washed up. Don't nobody know you from a hole in the ground. You ain't made no records in God knows how long.
You tried to ride off Miss Minnie's popularity just to get back into the scene, girl.
Okay, so sit down somewhere.
Right, exactly, and now you talk about Zaya, and you was talking about what and how. Oh, well, I ain't. You know what? Well, my son saw some punks in the what he said in the IHOP, and my son said a bunch of faggots. And said exactly how it's supposed to be. I love the way my son think because my son think like a real man. And man's supposed to be with no man, and he was right about that. I'm like Pastor Troy.
So he can feel.
Nobody knows you, bruh.
And on top of that,
nobody knows you no more, bruh.
He can feel what he want to feel. However, when those words came out of his mouth, and when them pumps would have jumped on that ass and beat the holy dog shit out of him, then what? Because you walk into
out of it.
You can feel how you want to feel, but that shit you keep to yourself. You don't sit out there and verbally assault nobody because you don't agree with what they do. Don't nobody agree with them ugly ass dress you got on your goddamn head. Don't nobody agree with them ugly ass shoes that you wear. Right. Ain't nobody calling you out on it.
Period.
But I love it because I love when it happens, just like you said, Savon. I love it when I've seen it happen. I love it when guys that's call themselves so butch, so masculine, and such a man, heterosexual men that's such a man, sit up and say, "Oh, this punk and this sissy and this faggot and this and that." And I loved it when I've seen them just jump on them and wear monkey stomp them out.
And then I'm on the outside.
Molly walk that booty.
and I'm on the outside talking about some. You just got your ass whooped by a punk, bitch.
What's
Now,
up, Jan?
Savon
And
and Apostle D-Lo, calm down.
I am. I'm about to come all the way down and get up in this bed and go all the way to sleep.
Calm down.
Calm down.
yeah, I'm finna listen. I'm finna calm down because I gotta finish studying for in the morning.
Look,
Service in the morning.
Bay in the back.
Jasmine and Savon, you watch me.
All right, thank you, Don Allen.
Hold up, where you going?
6'8". I hope you can join me in the morning.
Yeah,
You can't go nowhere yet.
I gotta finish studying. I gotta get ready
That's
for
right.
When you going to sleep? Because we.
All right, Jasmine. My big little sister say I can't go nowhere, so I ain't going nowhere.
I know. I said when you going to sleep?
Who, me?
Yeah.
We will.
Well, I don't. I'm going to bed. She's got
Oh, I'm not going to sleep right now. I got to
We've
study.
had our discussion already. Listen, Mister6ft8, I want you to heal from getting your ass whooped in the park today.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining and being such an instrumental force here.
Savon, I just want to say one thing. I want to apologize to everybody for taking and doing Mister6ft8. He just didn't want to admit that he had made me mad today, and and that's the situation that's going on. He want to blame it on the police. I mean, not the police, but going to get his stuff fixed and stuff. It wasn't that, child. He thought he could ride the rodeo, and he got thrown off.
Well, damn, you must have really messed up the being smooth.
Well, I did.
Girl, listen. See, this is why. I see now people think when my true self comes out, they think I'm drinking, and I'm not. I am not drinking.
I was giving them some more Wakanda.
Just because I had one moment.
You know what? I'm so
done. It was a yellow pony, but it couldn't ride it. That's all.
Shayla just thinks I'm a lush, and all I'm having water. This is just my personality, girl. Unfortunately. But let me tell y'all something.
I'm just drinking great Kool-Aid.
Trying to have more than one person up in there. She about to get her funky ass put out.
Who?
Shaquansha. She know we are only doing one client at a time. One that she got, one that I have. There's a total of 4 people in there, and that's too many to be social distancing. She had her little client there, her daughter. I put both of them hoes out. Bye.
And she ain't cuss you out.
Oh, she has. She's called several times tonight, and I've swiped left. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow she's gonna have some shit to say.
Well, look, y'all. I definitely appreciate.
Savon, you on 1,000 at night, ain't you?
This is how I am.
Classic, bougie, ratchet.
I love Big Sis. I do.
But I appreciate everybody for coming
all at the same time. You hear me?
My behind is about to sign off because honey, I cannot take it no longer with this cotton in my mouth, honey, looking like I've been sucking dick down to the park. So I'm gonna pop.
I mean, I'm sorry. I told you I wasn't small.
You're among friends. It's okay. You don't have to lie to us.
But guess me, I'm not saying y'all. I am not fooling with y'all.
While they was out there burning down Atlanta, you was over there with the fireman. That's why he couldn't get that fire under control. You was handling another hose.
Look.
Lord have mercy.
You had the fire department.
Mister6ft8. Mister6ft8.
What's up?
Can I go ahead plug this for tomorrow's morning?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
No, can I go ahead and make my plug right quick before I get off?
Yeah.
Those that are here on YouTube, join me tomorrow right here on YouTube at Apostle Don Allen Lowe. Just look me up. Tomorrow's service is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sabbath service because I'm a Saturday Sabbath keeper, so I have church on Saturday, not Sunday. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Savon and Jasmine are witnesses. We have a good service, good worship, and a good word. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it tomorrow. Please be with me. Let's have a good church. We only 1 hour. It's only 1 hour service.
And what time?
It's only a 1 hour service. 1 hour service.
He keeps it.
1 p.m. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right. And then also, y'all can catch
right
me.
here, Apostle Darnell Low, just like my name is on there.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the apostle. Meet them there. Get your life, get your word in, and then once you leave there, you can come on over to my live. I'll be doing a live with Spiller Boy TV, 8:00 p.m. tomorrow night, and then after I do my live, I'm gonna hop on Savon's live, and I'm gonna show out some more. And that's what it is. What it is.
Yes, I'm gonna have my guest Sincere TV on. She actually finally sent me her topics, so. We're hoping to have a good night. We're probably going to stray away from current events because I want to have a moment to have people to kind of take a break and have a little fun. But we're going to make sure that I am going to dedicate my show to a few of our fallen members of the community. Absolutely. But I just want everybody to kind of come in and have a moment. And then on Sunday, we're going to continue that brief and cool down before we walk into Monday and have to start this shit all over again.
Yes, and don't forget to join me Sunday nights at 8 p.m. That's 9 p.m. The other time, I don't know what time. What time is that? 9 o'clock. So 8 or either 9 o'clock your time. I will be going live Sunday, and then Tuesday night at 8 p.m. we will have none other than the Silent Artist with us in the house, and we'll see some of the interesting things that he has to say. And don't forget always that my sponsor is always for the next week or two. It's going to be Leander, but his day is coming up pretty soon, so don't forget to check him out. And Apostle D-Lo.
Their day will be up soon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Their day. I got to get used to that, baby. Please forgive me. Take it from my head, not from my heart.
Next time, beat that whole ass when she misgender you. Just beat her ass.
Just hit that with the bottle.
All right.
Well, this concludes another Friday night of Mister6ft8 Grown and Sexy. And with that being said, love and peace to all my fun scientists out there in the YouTube land. And I'm going to bed because I can't take them.
Let your soul glow.
Good night, everybody.
See y'all.
Good night.
All right.
Good night, everybody. I see y'all for service in the morning.
All right.
Bye,
Jazz.
Bye, y'all.
See ya. See you, Shayla. Good night, Norman. Oh, I look kind of cute, huh? I may get to stand call me a good old piece of trade or something over, huh? Because I'm giving you just, okay, let me get off here. Bye, y'all.